Good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear me. It's lovely to see everybody here this morning. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about somebody who was very important to me in my life as I was growing up. And I'm going to give you some clues about this person. And no doubt that many of you have already guessed probably who this person is going to be before I've even started. But we're going to have our first clue now. So Eric, can you put the PowerPoint on, please, for me? And I have the first slide. Okay, so the first clue is F for forgiving. And our second clue, we have the second slide. A, attentive, means really listening very carefully. And our third slide, a T for a teacher. Our next slide, H for being helpful. If I could see everybody, I'd be able to say thumbs up if you already know what the word is, but I can only see a few people. I'm sure some of you have already guessed. But our next clue, E, an energetic person. And the next slide, R, ready, always ready to go. And so this person that I'm talking about, if you put all those letters together, then you will have this word. Can we have the next slide, please? And of course, it's father. Now, my dad was a very special and important person to me, and had a lot of effect on me as I was growing up. And all these things applied to my dad. He was a forgiving person. He was always willing to forgive if you say sorry, if I said sorry. He was always willing to listen to me, no matter what he'd been doing or what he was doing. If I needed him to listen, he'd be there. He was a really good teacher. He taught me all sorts of things, how to paint rooms, how to put wallpaper up, how to change light bulbs, how to do a plug, all sorts of things. My dad taught me. He was always there to help me. He was particularly good at practical stuff, and when I was teaching and I needed to have some magnificent thing built to go in my classroom or something, there he was, always there, ready to help me stick up pyramids on the wall or build a shop, whatever else it was. Our E was energetic. My dad was always on the move. He was always doing things, and even if he'd been to work or he'd had a really big day and he might have been tired, there was always time there when he could actually look after us, do whatever we needed him to have to do. And the last one was R for being ready. And again, he was always there ready to help or to assist with anything that I wanted. Sadly, of course, my dad's not with us anymore. But, you know, we have a Heavenly Father who's all these things to us. He is somebody who forgives us. He's somebody who's always there to listen. He's somebody who, when we read his word, he can teach us many things. And he is our helper. And he's energetic in as much as that God's always there, right? Because he doesn't even get tired, but God is always there, and he is always ready to help us and to listen to us and be there with us. So on this Father's Day, as well as being thankful for our own fathers and doing nice things with them, we need to be thankful too for our Heavenly Father.